On Saturday, Israel began its full-scale invasion of Gaza, launching Operation Gideon's Chariots. As the ground offensive rapidly expands, Palestinians in the north are once again being forced to flee southward. In Doha, the capital of Qatar, negotiations have resumed. Israeli officials say the operation has brought Hamas to the table.
We just want this war to end. Israel is rapidly expanding its ground offensive in Gaza. At the same time, warplanes are dropping bombs on the territory. Since March 2nd, humanitarian aid has been denied entry into the territory and the situation is deteriorating. Most recently, Israeli troops surrounded the Indonesian hospital in the northern Gaza Strip. The hospital director said that anyone moving around the building is being fired upon. He said the intensive care unit was targeted by drone fire and doctors were unable to complete an operation. These images were also recorded in Jabali in northern Gaza. Civilians are once again being deported to the south of Gaza under evacuation orders from the Israeli army.
They bomb our houses, they treat us as if we are animals and not human beings.
On Saturday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced the launch of Operation Gideon's Chariots in Gaza to increase pressure on Hamas. As previously planned, the operation was launched as soon as U.S. President Donald Trump returned from his Middle East tour. The aim is to take full control of the Gaza Strip, making the occupation permanent and squeezing the Palestinians into a narrow area in the south. The Netanyahu administration also wants to send a message to the Israeli public with the name of the operation. Behind the name Gideon's Chariots lies a deep religious reference from the Jewish holy book Tanakh. The reference to Gideon, the judge and warrior who liberated the people of Israel from the oppression of the Midianites, sends a message of victory to the Israelis while trying to legitimize the massacre in Gaza. While the attacks continue unabated, the negotiation table was re-established in Doha, the capital of Qatar. Israel and Hamas have established communication through intermediaries. The parties sat at the table without presenting any story. The goal is to advance the negotiations for the hostage exchange. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz argued that the extensive attacks they launched brought Hamas to the table. Hamas is in favor of a ceasefire agreement that would end the war completely and demands a complete Israeli withdrawal from the region. Tel Aviv, which has opposed this demand from the beginning, says it will not end the attacks until all hostages are returned and Hamas is completely defeated. The families of the Israeli hostages are outraged by Netanyahu's non-compromising stance. They organize demonstrations in Tel Aviv every Saturday to demand a ceasefire as soon as possible.